I'm making a tutorial for our fake Google Classroom dragon stuff.
Nice. Okay, I love you mucho.
I love you.
Do you want to get up at 5:30?
Yeah.
That sounds perfect. No snoozies.
No snoozies.
5:30, no snoozies.
No snoozies. Put it on Google so we actually wake up.
Okay, I agree. Okay, good night, baby.
Okay, good night. So then you have to draw these like little spikes. You just like keep going with the flow, you know? And usually when they're like in this 3/4 position, I usually just don't draw a mouth, but if you're feeling fancy, you can like, I don't know, that looks weird. I'm just gonna keep it like that. And if you hear dogs barking outside, that's my neighbor's dog, because they literally just lock the dog outside all night for everyone else to listen to, and I think it's really mean and disrespectful to the other people, because they're like super not self-aware that other people have to sleep through their dogs yapping all night. Anyways, so then for the neck, kind of just like do swirly, you know? And then you can just add some details. Alright, it's now time for the next lesson, which is going to be shading. So, on to lesson 0.3, dragons. So for this lesson is going to be shading dragons. So yeah, you want like a nice floofy brush like this one. Look at this brush. Or if you're looking for a more rendered look, you can get like an oily brush. Let me find it. Like this, like oils brush. I use this brush for rendering. It's really nice to like blend stuff. But for right now, flat brush is good if you're, oh my gosh, if you're looking for like a cartoony look, but not for shading. Like, I mean, I guess you could like that, but that's, I don't like that. Okay, so you put down your opacity and you get the brush to be like kind of sort of, oh my gosh, kind of big. Yeah, so you want like a low opacity, like 25% if you were just looking at it, you know? Then you're gonna shade around this part. Oh wait, no, don't do that. That looks weird. Shade right here, because that's where their little nose crescent is. And if you want to, you can shade this little under part, but I don't really like doing that. And then for the horn, you have to add like the little peaky point in the middle, especially if you're doing 3/4. Like this random line here, that's like the point. You know how the horn like has a point in the middle? Like, how do I draw this without, okay, I can't draw this without being in the 4th dimension, so sorry. Then, you're gonna kind of just do whatever makes it look cool. I know that's super not artistic, but it looks good, so who cares? You're gonna put some shading behind these little horns to like show 3D-ness. And you kind of just like color, and you can like make this a different color if you want. You can like add little dots or something. I'm just gonna do this. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's finish up this section. And now for the neck. I love shading the neck. It's so fun because it's the only part that actually makes sense. So you have to put some shade behind these like little dumb spike thingies. And specifically under the horns, like the big chunky ones, those are really important. And then you kind of just like put the opacity like slightly lower and then just like drag it out, you know. Or you could use the smudge tool, but that just makes it like have a less authentic look, you know. Yeah, I don't really like that, but it's okay. We're just gonna keep it. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Please don't use the smudge tool. It looks bad now. That means I have to use the smudge tool everywhere else. Okay, so if you made the dumb mistake to use the smudge tool like I did, you're gonna have to even it out so it doesn't look unsmudged in one spot. So there's your smudgy dragon. And now for this, you kind of gotta make sure they know the difference between the underbelly and these like scales right here. And don't forget, if there's like something behind here, you need to put shade behind these spikes. Yeah. And for this, after the little point, it should be slightly more shady. So then once you've done that, why is that still there? Okay. You're gonna shade in these other spikes because it just makes it give a more complete look, you know? And also you're gonna want to put shade under this. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, there's your shaded dragon. Let's make it Valeria. But yeah, so enjoy your dragon. And you better do your dragon homework.